Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm Henry from Ace Custom Cars. So we're getting ready to start cutting our exhaust pipes. I made a jig for my bandsaw, and I think it's going to work real good. Very slow going, that's for sure. So there's our first cut. Wasn't too easy. Let's see if this works good. I'm gonna cut the other one because they're both identical. That way I don't have to reset the machine, because it's not that easy. Okay. Take a file. Here's our first cut. Not too bad. Not too bad. A little slow going, but it's not too bad. So, actually it's our second cut, I'm sorry. So, this is what we're going to create here. So here's our 3D printed pipe. These are our angles. See, after they look perfect. Okay, it's a 60-degree angle. Alright, so this one is going to stay like that, because this is the other piece. It's going to be that one. This is the one we got to cut. We got to cut it down. I just want to see if this is going to work. The sucky part is I got to cut it straight. And I didn't want to set the machine again. Okay, let's do this. I'm trying to set the machine to do one cut, you know what I mean? Like, this is my 60 degree. This way I don't have to reset it. I'm gonna go back to the car and I'm just gonna fit these and see if they work. All right, so this will be my first one. You know what? Shit, I didn't change up that V-band. Still got the aluminum V-band on it. Let me swap out this V-band. I believe, yeah, it's got the aluminum one on it. As you remember, we were going to do aluminum, but now we're going back to stainless. So this here should click into here, and it fits perfectly. Okay. All right. So let's put this V-band. Let's put this V-band back on. I'm sorry you guys can't see what I'm doing here, but if you see one V-band, you see them all. I'm not worried about the position of the V-band yet, because I'll be able to put them anywhere, because you can spin them. But this is the goal right here is to do this. Okay. That is our angle, man. That's perfect. And then this one here will be here. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, so I like this angle. So the other side is exactly the same. It's identical. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my hoop exactly the same. I did that one. and then I can make the length of straight pipe. Give me they give me one hoop. I'll do both pieces, so it kind of works out good. So this is our leftover remnant of the hoop. I should be able to get a couple of angles out of this as well, which will be good. We got another hoop here. This has been nerve-wracking because, you know, it's expensive. It's pretty expensive to ruin, you know, and it's like the last thing I want to do is ruin a piece of pipe. So it's just been nerve-wracking, but now, you know, with this jig, it's been, you know, a little more, gave me a little more confidence on making the cuts and stuff. So again, we're gonna do this here, and we are right there. So okay, now let's make another cut. There's another one. Like I said, they match perfect. The 3D print doesn't lie. They're perfect. So let's hope it works out the same way. But there's one, and this. Now what, you know, I can cut these and then I can reset the machine to do another cut, a different cut, and not have to worry about it. So that's why I'm trying to get both of these cut down. So set the machine once, and if it's all the same cut, just make the 2 cuts, the 4 cuts that I have to make, and that's it. Okay, that's the other one. That's the other cut. Okay. Everything's on the floor. Woo, we got some thunder. Okay, so see, now I can reposition the machine for another cut. So because I made the 4 cuts that I needed, and that's what I wanted to do, because they were all the same. So this one here and that one there is the same. So what we got to do is, see, now we got a curve to here, longer. Now we got to measure from the edge of the bend to here, so we can get the other 45. And we are cutting this one here. So we are going to put it here. Put it here, and then I'm going to mark it down there. And that one's just a straight cut. If I use the slip joints, the crookedness is not going to matter too much. Not a big. I don't know about using these slip joints. They work. They work great, actually. Problem here. Why is that so damn low? I don't understand why this header is so low. Maybe it twisted on me. Alright, maybe it did. There it goes, that's better. It twisted on me. So, I wish these ticking bands would work on these corners. That's it, that's perfect. Oh my god. So, what I'm going to do is put witness marks on it. Then I have to figure out how to hold it, just so I can tack it. But I need the fitment to be a little bit better. That works. Let me see if I can put some witness marks on it. And then the hard part is holding this sucker. Now I'll take it off, bring it over to the bench, and put my two witness marks together. I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing I did the other one. I put tape because the V-bands don't work on those turns. The TIG bands, I mean. The TIG bands don't work on the curves very good. So I'm going to pop this sucker off again. And then I can weld these, tack these two up, and that'll get me started. Okay, we'll take this one over there, and we'll take this one over there, leaving the pipe. Okay. Alright, there's our witness marks. So all we should have to do is put our two witness marks together and we'll be good. We are going to weld this bad boy. We're going to tack it. We're just going to tack. Trying to get the smallest welds I can here. I noticed if I pull a little ball off the end of the weld, I get a better spot. Alright, that's three. Alright, so here we go. That's one made up. We're just going to check everything. Everything's cool. And then we'll go about welding it up. So let's go back to the car and see how it fits.